Various forms of energy. The law of conservation of energy. In the previous session, we have discussed mechanical energy. We have seen that it can be classified into two distinct categories. One based on motion, namely kinetic energy, the other on configuration, that is position, namely potential energy. Energy comes in many forms which transform into one another in ways which may not often be clear to us. Heat. We have seen that the frictional force is not a conservative force. However, work is associated with the force of friction. Example 6.5. A block of mass m sliding on a rough horizontal surface with speed v naught comes to a halt over a distance x naught. The work done by the force of kinetic friction F over x naught is minus F into x naught. By the work energy theorem, mv naught square by 2 equals Fx naught. If we confine our scope to mechanics, we would say that the kinetic energy of the block is lost due to frictional force. On examination of the block and the table, we would detect a slight increase in the temperatures. The work done by the friction is not lost, but is transferred as heat energy. This raises the internal energy of the block and the table. In winter, in order to feel warm, we generate heat by vigorously rubbing our palms together. We shall see later that internal energy is associated with a ceaseless, often random, motion of molecules. A quantitative idea of the transfer of heat energy is obtained by noting that 1 kg of water releases about 42,000 joules of energy when it cools by 10 degrees Celsius. Chemical energy. One of the greatest technical achievements of humankind occurred when we discovered how to ignite and control fire. We learned to rub two flint stones together, that is mechanical energy, got them to heat up and to ignite a heap of dry leaves, that is chemical energy, which then provided sustained warmth. A matchstick ignites into a bright flame when struck against a specially prepared chemical surface. The lighted matchstick, when applied to a firecracker, results in spectacular display of sound and light. Chemical energy arises from the fact that the molecules participating in the chemical reaction have different binding energies. A stable chemical compound has less energy than the separated parts. A chemical reaction is basically a rearrangement of atoms. If the total energy of the reactants is more than the products of the reaction, heat is released, and the reaction is said to be an exothermic reaction. If the reverse is true, heat is absorbed and the reaction is endothermic. Coal consists of carbon, and a kilogram of it which burnt releases about 3 into 10 power 7 joule of energy. Chemical energy is associated with the forces that give rise to the stability of substances. These forces bind atoms into molecules, molecules into polymeric chains, etc. The chemical energy arising from the combustion of coal, cooking gas, wood and petroleum is indispensable to our daily existence. Electrical energy. The flow of electrical current causes bulbs to glow, fans to rotate, and bells to ring. There are laws governing the attraction and repulsion of charges and currents, which we shall learn later. Energy is associated with an electric current. An urban Indian household consumes about 200 joules of energy per second on an average. The equivalence of mass and energy. Till the end of the 19th century, physicists believed that in every physical and chemical process, the mass of an isolated system is conserved. Matter might change its phase. Example, glacial ice could melt into a gushing stream, but matter is neither created nor destroyed. Albert Einstein, 1879 to 1955, however, showed that mass and energy are equivalent and are related by the relation E equals mc square, where c, the speed of light in vacuum, is approximately 3 into 10 power 8 meter per second. Thus, a staggering amount of energy is associated with a mere kilogram of matter. E equals 1 into 3 into 10 power 8 the whole square joule, which equals 9 into 10 power 16 joules. This is equivalent to the annual electrical output of large, that is 3000 megawatt power generating station. Nuclear energy. The most destructive weapons made by man, the fission and fusion bombs, are manifestations of the above equivalence of mass and energy. Equation 6.20. On the other hand, the explanation of the life-nourishing energy output of the sun is also based on the above equation. In this case, effectively, 4 light hydrogen nuclei fuse to form a helium nucleus whose mass is less than the sum of the masses of the reactants. This mass difference is called the mass defect. Delta M is the source of energy, delta M into C square. In fission, the heavy nucleus like uranium-92 U 235 is split by a neutron into lighter nuclei. Once again, the final mass is less than the initial mass, and the mass difference translates into energy, which can be tapped to provide electrical energy, as in nuclear power plants, control nuclear fission, or can be employed in making nuclear weapons, uncontrolled nuclear fission. Strictly, the energy delta E released in a chemical reaction can also be related to the mass defect delta M equals delta E by C square. However, for a chemical reaction, this mass defect is much smaller than for a nuclear reaction. Table 6.3 lists the total energies of a variety of events and phenomena. Table 6.3 Approximate energy associated with various phenomena. Big Bang 10 power 68 joule. Radio energy emitted by the galaxy during its lifetime 10 power 55 joule. Rotational energy of the Milky Way 10 power 52 joule. Energy released in a supernova explosion 10 power 44 joule. Ocean's hydrogen in fusion 10 power 34 joule. Rotational energy of the earth 10 power 29 joule. Annual solar energy incident on the earth 5 into 10 power 24 joule. Annual wind energy dissipated near earth's surface 10 power 22 joule. Annual global energy usage by human 3 into 10 power 20 joule. Annual energy dissipated by the tides 10 power 20 joule. Energy released for 15 megaton fusion bomb 10 power 17 joule. Annual electrical output of large generating plant 10 power 16 joule. Thunderstorm 10 power 15 joule. Energy released in burning 1000 kg of coal 3 into 10 power 10 joule. Energy released kinetic energy of large jet aircraft 10 power 9 joule. Energy released in burning 1 liter of gasoline 3 into 10 power 7 joule. Daily food intake of human adult 10 power 7 joule. Work done by a human heart per beat 0.5 joule. Turning this page 10 power minus 3 joule. Flea hop 10 power minus 7 joule. Discharge of a single neutron 10 power minus 10 joule. Typical energy of proton in nucleus 10 power minus 13 joule. Typical energy of an electron in an atom 10 power minus 18 joule. Energy to break one bond in DNA 10 power minus 20 joule. The principle of conservation of energy. We have seen that the total mechanical energy of the system is conserved if the forces doing work on it are conservative. If some of the forces involved are non-conservative, part of the mechanical energy may get transformed into other forms such as heat, light and sound. However, the total energy of an isolated system does not change as long as one accounts for all forms of energy. Energy may be transformed from one form to another, but the total energy of an isolated system remains constant. Energy can neither be created nor be destroyed. Since the universe as a whole may be viewed as an isolated system, the total energy of the universe is constant. If one part of the universe loses energy, another part must gain an equal amount of energy. The principle of conservation of energy cannot be proved. However, no violation of this principle has been observed. The concept of conservation and transformation of energy into various forms links together various branches of physics, chemistry, and life sciences. It provides a unifying, enduring element in our scientific pursuits. From engineering point of view, all electronic communication and mechanical devices rely on some forms of energy transformation.